Limitless, yes.
All right, folks. So we live here another edition of Synergy of Fusion right here on Synergy TV with yours truly DLIFE, and I have a veteran in the game, a man who is no stranger to this show, a man who has been on this show before, but this is his first interview for the 2026 season, and there's a reason for that. All right, because he have some things to announce, he have some things to drop, and being a veteran in the game, the man come good. He come real good. He come real good. He's showing them what it is about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fusion, my good friend Anslem Douglas. Welcome, my brother.
Hey, DLIFE, thank you for having me on this program again, once again. As you said, first time for 2026, brand new year. And I think it's still safe to say Happy New Year to all your listeners, all your viewers. So yes. Happy New Year to you and all your family also, your loved ones. Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Same to you, man, and yours, man. Listen, well, I know you're in Trinidad right now, and there's a big reason for that. There's a big reason for that. But listen, I would take that, you know. I would take that because presently it nippy out here, and you ain't no stranger to it. You know what I mean? Right. From being based in Canada, which is like the Arctic, and then based in New York here. Right? You ain't no stranger to it. You know, January, February months is licks.
Oh God, pressure.
It's licks. So you know what I mean? I think I saw a clip of Sonny Bling. He's actually out here, and he play fast, and he go on Times Square, and he complaining, boy, it cold. So who send you?
Old people have a saying, when you're in good house, bad houses call you.
It's called you, right? You know, New Yorkers will tell you, if we don't have to go outside between them ones, we don't go outside.
Keep your tail inside.
We just stay inside. It's nice what it is. You know what I mean? So, folks, I want to get folks, Anslem, I want to get folks a little familiar with who you are. For the folks who don't know, who watching now for the first time, who's seen you for the first time, we have a segment we just call the little throwback segment. And in that segment, we just find things. And my producer, she just go out and she just find things. And I ain't even telling you what it is. I just want you to rock back. And I'm going to play this video, brother. And tell me if this sparks some memories. This is classic Anslem Douglas, folks. Hey!
Well, I went to a stick fight meeting, Grandy clash with Rio Claro. Then them drummers stand with a fancy drumming, singing some love way from long ago. When it was Bua, Bua, belting us, goldskin screaming the cambule. I see woman hold them belly and bowling, but on they cry out, Sandy Vanity. So when I tell Terry McLeod, I don't want nobody to cry for me. When I tell Terry McLeod, man put everything in the cemetery. When I tell Terry McLeod, I know what them boy women shut and tie. Hey, don't forget to tell me mama don't cry. They say Santos get his stick from Maruga. Deja Papa who found it for him. They say that man a very powerful obia. It's an way an X-Man could ever win. But when Santos get people from fingers, yes, man can the right day on the ground. You better say thank God to the shopkeeper. Watch her come and soak his head with Birum. So when I tell Perry, hey, I don't want nobody to cry for me. When I tell Perry McLeod, man put everything in the cemetery. When I tell Perry McLeod, I don't want them boy when me shut and tie. When I tell Perry McLeod, hey, I don't forget to tell me mama don't cry. some drum and bass. Give me some drum and bass. I want to hear the whole of Brooklyn College sing for me. Are you ready? Let me use the vocal cords. I like that step. I don't want the chorus singing. I want to hear Brooklyn sing. Are you ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3, sing. When I don't want nobody to cry for me. Man put everything in the cemetery. And I don't want them boy when me shut and die. I don't forget to tell me woman one more time. When I dead bury, I don't want nobody to cry for me.
When I dead bury me close.
Man put everything in the cemetery.
When I dead bury me close.
I don't want them boy when me shut and tie.
When I dead bury me
Hey,
close.
come in. Tell me move. Come in, come in, come in.
People, that is classic Anslem. Classic Anslem. You remember that?
I don't remember the actual performance because I'm still on here thinking
Yeah.
I was a young man in my 30s then, you know. In my 30s. Don't be looking huh?
And I think you was in Brooklyn College.
Brooklyn College, it seems like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. A couple of years back.
Well, thanks for being so generous, huh?
A couple of years back, man.
Thanks for being so generous, man.
When you look back at tunes like that, you know, that Ragga Pum Pum, all the tunes that glow, all the tunes that pretty much, you know, kind of shape your career. And of course, the big one, Who Let the Dogs Out, which was
Right.
a major a piece for you in terms of taking your career on a whole different level.
Yeah.
See where you're still now producing music. What does that say, man?
Well, I think the whole idea behind this is I didn't jump into this because I wanted fame and fortune. I always say that music is a calling, you know. It is a calling. Now, there are some people who wake up one morning and say, well, I want to be a soca artist, yes. And they wake up and say that, and they want to jump in the thing with the understanding that you could eat a food. And you know that term, eat a food. You know, but I always remind people who say this is about eating a food, that it's God who called musicians to play. If you have any kind of understanding of the Bible and think, God called musicians to play. He said the harps and the cymbals and the wind instruments and, you know, play. So if you understand that this is a calling, then you take it differently. You know what I mean? And the whole idea is to produce music that will bring happiness and joy to the hearts of men. And by men, I don't mean male, I mean mankind, you know? To bring happiness to the hearts of men. So that when you do your music now, people say, oh gosh, I really enjoy that. I enjoy the performance. I enjoy the show. And in my heart, and this is for real, in my heart and in my head, are you hearing that?
A little beep in there. But that's all right. We can get past that, man.
Yeah. In my heart and in my head, I always believe that after the applause, for me, come to a halt, and I actually wrote this in one of my songs, after the applause come to a halt, is his mighty name I want to exalt, because I could wake up tomorrow morning and can't sing a note, you know. I could wake up tomorrow morning and can't sing a note. So for me, it's about doing a music and doing a job that will transcend the boundaries of time. It's not about me trying to make a hit for the road or make a hit for this or no. It's about doing music that 10 years from now, that song we are now listening to is over 30 years old.
Wow.
You
And it
understand
is
what I
still
mean?
mash up. It
Yeah,
is still mash up.
that song is over 30 years old.
Wow.
You know, Who Let the Dogs Out is 29 years old or somewhere in the mix there. You know,
Wow.
Ragga Pum Pum is 34, 35 years old. So,
Jeez.
and these songs still stand the test of time.
Yep.
You know, so I think, and a word to the young artists and them who come in, your work is going to live on long after you gone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We just a flash in the pan and we just boom and we gone.
Right.
So what we're doing should be done with the understanding that 100 years from now, if the planet should survive it, that work that you do will still be here. You'll be gone. People might pass and see your name on a tombstone if it's still a thing like cemetery and thing. But your work, they say the evil that men do live on after them, the good that men do live on after them too.
Yeah.
So, you know, I know there's a long answer to a short question, but the idea
No.
is...
I like that because, you know, for the folks that watching it really, you know, it really good to hear your perspective on it. Really good to hear your perspective. You know, hearing it from you, it goes a long way because you're well respected in the game. And as we talk about well respected in the game, I know you have new music. We're gonna get into your new music, but one of the things that caught my eye with you was you stopped by We Outside, which is, folks, if you don't understand, We Outside is a thing with Young Brother, right? Is a what is it, like a podcast he has, right?
It's like a podcast that provides a platform for people to drop their new music, and I think it's a wonderful project that he and his manager they have going on, where, you know, young artists, older artists like myself could come through and just drop your music and turn it into a nice little show, a nice vibes, you know. So
yeah, because we watched you there on it, and I was like, wait, look, thing. You know what I mean? So we have the two clips from it. I wanna show it to folks. Folks, this is Anslem Douglas stopping by Young Brother, We Outside podcast vibe element as they call it. Check this out.
Hey, so when I went to a six-time meeting, Randy clash with Rio Claro, then them come and start with a fancy drumming, singing some love way from long ago. Man, it was who a pertinence, God still screaming the cambure. That the woman hold her belly and mulling, but when they cry out, Santi, man, touch. So when I dead, I don't want nobody to cry for me. Man, put everything in the cemetery. I don't want them boy wear me shut and tie. Don't forget to tell me move my don't cry. I'm going down the stick. I'm going down the stick. Listen. Yes, sir. From Maruga, Tisha Papa who mounted for him. They said I'm on a very powerful obia. He turned away and next man could ever win. But when Santos gets the boa from fingers, the catch man can be right there on the drum. The better say thank God for the shopkeeper who want to come and soak the head with the rum. So when I dead, in that tub of mud and bathe yourself.
It's the time for the new
Tape
song.
in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Tape in that tub of mud, tape in that tub of mud, tape in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Why? Cause it's J'Ouvert morning and we having fun. I just lost the posse, but same time I bounce up one. I take a dip in the business, so I'm only just like them. Two girls come and hold me and start calling me friend. But the song that they're singing over and over, ringing out in me. But with the liquor, the woman, the doodle, the iron. Where the hell I care? They're singing brand. Oh God, yeah, they're singing brand. They're singing brand and way. I have to sing where they're singing. Yeah, when they're singing, oh, brand, we coming down. J'Ouvert morning. Brand, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies. Brand, we coming down. It's J'Ouvert morning. Brand, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies. Take a dip in a mud and bathe yourself. Take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. Take a dip in the mud. Take a dip in the mud. Take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. Listen. Why? I buy the Twin Towers, but I high off the ground. Up in the distance, I see the street get wrong. It was a big mud section, and they come out to play. By the time that they pass through, the boy looking like clay. Then one of them girl hand me a posy full up with something wrong. I take 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drink. Next thing I hear the girl, they singing brand. Oh God, they singing brand. They singing brand.
Anslem! Hey, people, the song is called J'Ouvert Junkies. We have it here, you know. We have it right here. We have the song here.
What do you do?
We have the song here. Anslem is in the building. Alright, he's singing out with us. Alright.
Listen, I want to dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Hey, hey, dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Come on, dip in that tub of mud, dip in that tub of mud, dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Hey, it's J'Ouvert morning and we having fun. I just got the posse, but same time I bounce up one. I think I dip in the business, so I'm money just like them. 2 girls come and hold me and start calling me friend. But this song that they're singing over and over, ringing out in the air. Oh, with the liquor, the woman, the doo-doo, the iron, hey, where the hell I care? They're singing brand, oh God, yeah, they're singing brand, brand. Yeah.
Pull up, listen to me. Listen. Hey, it is called J'Ouvert Junkies. Brother, congratulations.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you, life. For real. Yeah,
Listen
man.
to me, folks. The song is called J'Ouvert Junkies. Talk to me about this tune, Anslem. Talk to me about this tune. What was the mindset? What was the concept to bring this tune to life, brother?
Well, the thing about it is, my brother called me, we have a nickname for each other. He's a red man with freckles. And I kind of on the tall side. So he just called me tall man or tall boy. And I just call him red man. So he called man, he said, tall boy, me and my crew, we bring in a J'Ouvert band, So you have a big crew, right? You have a big crew. Younger than me, younger than me. So I say, okay. Say, I really want you. And he come calm, he say, I really want you. Write a J'Ouvert song for me now. I say a J'Ouvert. He said, well, write a J'Ouvert song and we go use it. The thing we want in the song about J'Ouvert Junkies and that the name of the presentation or the name of the band, the name of the organization is Mass Friends International. But the name of the presentation this year is J'Ouvert Junkies. So I pull on my pen and paper, I get to work, I started work on some stuff, some hook lines, because J'Ouvert vibe is a very, it come very natural to me, that J'Ouvert vibe, because J'Ouvert was always my favorite part of Carnival.
Okay.
Because J'Ouvert is the biggest fete in Trinidad and Tobago, and it's free.
And
free.
Funny enough you say that, right? J'Ouvert, when you look at all the carnivals around the world, all the carnivals here, J'Ouvert stands on its own. J'Ouvert, I think people just like the freeness, the free upness. It's cheap. It just vibes.
What you want, you put on you make your own costume. It's mud, it's paint, it's oil, it's powder.
Yeah.
Whatever you feel to do, friend, you do it and do it in time with the music. Right? Because as I said last night on a show I was on, J'Ouvert
and talk about that too. I want you to talk about that too, because you did a performance last night. So we will get into all of that.
You'll get into that, right? But a snippet from that is I told them that Carnival, mass on the whole, we don't play mass, Mass is who we are. The rest of the year, we just play that. When it comes to Carnival, we just play with self. That is truly who we are. After that, we just put on the costume and go back to work in the bank and in the office, and that's the costume day. But Carnival is reveal who we are. So J'Ouvert being the start of the thing, of the actual days of Carnival. Remember, this is start before the sun come up, you know. Before the sun come up this day, there's like the dawning, the beginning, like the Genesis. So coming out that early morning, 3:30 and 4 o'clock, you start to hear trucks start to ting and iron start to ting and doo-doo start to ting and people start to cover themselves in all kind of mud and oil and powder and paint, and it's just a time. So that energy is what I try to capture in the song. I truly try to capture that energy and bring it. So when people hear it, they must feel it. They must know that this is authentic J'Ouvert. So I don't know if that answered the question.
No, that answered the question fine. That answered the question fine. And I want to come back to all of that, but we had to pause for a cause. I got to take a quick commercial break. So we're going to take this quick commercial break. When we come back, folks, more with Anslem Douglas right here with his new music. All right, J'Ouvert Junkies. You also have our next one too called Payback in Full. We're going to get into all of that too. More with Anslem right here. And we're going to talk about the performance last night too.
I love soca
with energy.
Tune in every Saturday from 2 p.m. till 6 p.m.
with DJ DLIFE and Iron Voice.
They got the music.
Your show is the best soca show I've ever listened to.
Best selector of the century. Dear life.
The energy.
Every big man. Baby love, come on, we are going. Hey, my girl, we are going, so.
That's kind of like an aggressive beg, though.
At Jamaica.
And the joke.
You should have there very early.
We need just here from 2 o'clock.
As a matter of fact, play your commercial.
No,
Play your commercial.
Live on Soundchat Radio.
And syndicated on Synergy TV
every Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m.
The most entertaining show on your Saturday.
There's a grace period of 2.5 years old.
What?
Where baby father supposed to go there and everything good.
Even if they're not together.
Listen to me, man. A baby father.
DJ DLIFE
and Iron Voice.
Double trouble, we say.
It's time for our guest fusion interview with DJ DLIFE.
And show you how it was. My favorite bar is Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, All right, so we're here at the Soul Plage.
We're going to talk about anything.
Oh yes, Ocho Rios.
And everything.
Yo, this is the girl Patrice Roberts, and right now you're watching Fusion with DLIFE. My love, they're eternal, eternally, eternally, eternally. I love you for eternity. Oh.
Hey! Hear what I want you to do. I want everybody line up on yourself. And you see that calabash there? Listen! I want you dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Hey, hey! Dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Come on! Dip in that tub of mud. Dip in that tub of mud. Dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Oh gosh, we're singing brang brang, hey! We're singing brang-a-dang, Lord. I don't sing where they're singing. Yeah, where they're singing, oh, brang-a-dang, brang-a-dang, we coming down. J'Ouvert morning. Brang-a-dang, brang-a-dang, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies. Brang-a-dang, brang-a-dang, we coming down. It's J'Ouvert morning. Brang-a-dang, brang-a-dang, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies. Take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. You hear me right now, right now. Take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. Take a dip in the mud. Take a dip.
It's called J'Ouvert Junkies. The man behind it. What you saw there was a little clip. So Anslem, you guys, from what you told me, you guys working on the video, right?
We're working on the video, and the plan for the video is to release it in snippets. You know, because the final video is going to take place on the road for J'Ouvert. Now, we could have gone online and pulled some clippings from here and there, but we really wanted to capture J'Ouvert with this song on the road live, and then edit. Because remember, gone are the days when J'Ouvert was only in Trinidad. It had J'Ouvert everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world.
Exactly.
So it had J'Ouvert, you call a place, it had J'Ouvert. It had J'Ouvert everywhere. And we're hoping that by the time we finish with the editing and everything, with the full video now, we could drop it after Carnival. Because even in Trinidad, there's a stink and dirty party all through the year now. J'Ouvert going on all through the year now. You know, so hey, it is what it is.
No, it's funny how you say that it have J'Ouvert all over, which is like you're writing, you're putting pen to paper with a song now. It kind of rejuvenate you, right? In terms of your career.
Yeah.
Because now if you're in the younger demographic now and you're into the stink and dirty and you're going to all these things, you might not know Anslem Douglas unless a DJ put on a segment and you're like, yo, but even still, if a DJ do that, you ain't gonna know who it is. But now with this song you put yourself back in relevance again, and people just put 2 and 2 together now, because now when you look at it, they say, who is that? Oh, that the man who sing Who Let the Dogs Out, who sing Ragga Pum Pum, all these things. So you rejuvenate your career again.
But if you notice something like when I was on the Young Brother, it was funny. I say I drop in one within your time frame now. When I drop Ragga Pum Pum, you say, Anslem, I didn't born yet, you know. You see, he didn't born yet. I say, well, okay, we're moving up. We're moving up the road now. We're moving up. We move up to when I dead boy me close. He said, I still didn't born. I say,
oh shoot.
So what you're saying that make a lot of sense, because as you know, within recent years, I have kind of diversified and started to do more concerts. You know, I would do concerts where people seated with a live band, and I could perform now, just sing, because I love to sing. I love to entertain. Right. So this now, come on, put me right back in the fete thing, but I was kind of moving into a different direction with my children's books and my concert performances. Now this kind of make me do a whole 180 and end up back in the fete.
You can't get away from where your roots is, you know. You can't, listen, brother, you can't get away from where your roots is. Like you say earlier, it's in your blood, right? It's in your blood. Carnival is we, right?
Yeah.
You know, Carnival is we. So when you get our vibes and you get the opportunity now to come and do this tune, the J'Ouvert Junkies now, it puts you on a different hemisphere now. And I want to touch on this now because the song bad, the song wicked. And you know what I mean? And you know me, I don't put water in my mouth. You're doing it. The song come out, basically you do the song for a band, right?
Right.
And it is what it is. But the song itself bad, the song wicked. So it come just like Glow. Your tune Glow. Yeah. A lot of people don't understand this. When you did Glow was for the Glow Fest.
Well, I did the demo for Glow.
Right.
And Ian will ask me to do the demo, and he sent it to Alice Nines. But that was for the Glow Fest. You know, so I think what people have to understand is this is Carnival. Now, I don't like to label my music to a festival, but for the most part, this is about the Carnival, right? I remember Ricky Jai singing a song, Barman give me a Guinness and punching.
Yep.
Barman give me a Guinness and, right?
Yep.
I don't think he was really promoting Angostura or Carib or whoever is responsible for Guinness. You know, it's just part of the Carnival. So if you do a song that a band want to use as their theme song, you think that band alone going to play that on the road? Other bands already call me and tell me, boy, we playing that on the road. Like we song for the road. Oil bands. We're not talking mud band now. We're talking oil band. Because Dip in the Mud is really metaphoric.
Right.
Take a dip in that mud and bathe yourself. You could bathe yourself with oil, bathe yourself with powder, bathe yourself with mud, bathe yourself with paint. It's J'Ouvert. It's J'Ouvert morning. The lyrics say it's J'Ouvert morning and we having fun. I just lost my pussy, but I bounce up one. I take a dip in the business, so I dirty just like them. 2 girls come and hold me and start calling me friend. You know, we say, what happened to friend? We know them as friend. So J'Ouvert morning, look out for mud band playing this, oil band playing this, powder band playing this, t-shirt band playing this. Going out a band has just come up with t-shirt for J'Ouvert, right?
Correct.
Everybody going and take a dip in that tub and be labeled as a song that was done for a band. Yes, initially that was the plan, right? But the band ain't claim it as their own.
No, and it shouldn't. I bring up that part to say this. It shouldn't be, and I think you know, there's that stigma in Trinidad where certain music is played, certain music is not, and people have their cliques. I said this the other day too. I had this girl up here, all right, Imani Ray, and we spoke about it too because she's having a great year herself. Right, with her tune, and she's somebody been grinding for a minute. You keep knocking on that door, and then finally you knock and somebody open it for you. So she's having a good year, like yourself. Like you say, you have so much things going on. You have the book, the children's book, by the way, right?
The animation with the book. The book
animation with the book,
television
right?
series now. Yeah.
Yep. So you have all of that. I want to touch on that too, right? But you have all of that going on, and then you come now and you drop this tune now, which is like you rejuvenate the Anslem from when I did bury my clothes, that kind of thing. You bring him back out, right?
Yeah.
And it's sending a clear message that, right? Don't matter what, and I want to use this term, the stakeholders, right? Let me use the stakeholders. I don't want to use gatekeepers and all them things. The stakeholders, per se. Sometimes you can't hold what is for you, right? The music is playing.
The people, as somebody told me last night in the show, they pull my aside, they say, Anslem, people have spoken, They've spoken. And the voice of the people is the voice of God.
Right.
So when you hear, I did the launch last night and I stopped and people singing the song without me singing, and the song now bust. And singing the song, take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. I was like, but where is this? I gotta help me write this song. And no, it's just amazing how when people hold on to something, there is no stopping it.
Good music is good music, brother.
Good music is good music. And
good music is good music.
I love the conversation about doing music that will transcend the boundaries of time. I am seeing where this is a song that will play for every J'Ouvert. For every J'Ouvert, for every fete, for every wherever.
Well, the blessings is, like I say, every carnival have a J'Ouvert now. Every island have a J'Ouvert now.
Every island, every state have a J'Ouvert now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Canada a J'Ouvert, England a J'Ouvert, New York a J'Ouvert, Miami a J'Ouvert. Everybody a J'Ouvert. So
everybody a J'Ouvert now.
Everybody have a J'Ouvert.
And that is just one of your contributions for the year. You have the next tune now. I could just play a little piece there. I'm going to play a little piece there for you.
Baby, this one is about me and you. Don't worry about them. No. Whoa. In fact, Lord, I feel grateful. You love me in spite of and not because. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The whole week I'm walking, fingers to the bone. Girl, everything I'm doing is for you alone. Now we in the party, I want some payback. If I'm your baby, with me you could get on slack. I want you to bend right over, cock the bumper. Girl, and I'm rev the engine behind you.
Pull up the truth, stop. Listen to my people, the tune, bad. It is called Payback Payback Full, right? Payback Full. Payback, all right? Give me a little history on that. How that come about? Because I know you ain't write this for no band.
No, this is me sitting down and saying, first of all, I wrote this song and I say, because I have plenty songs, you know.
Right.
But hear me now. And Slim talking to myself, self talking to self here. I say, and Slim, you can't at this stage in your career jump back in the people thing and talking about bend over and cock your bumper. I'm talking to myself, you know. I play this song for my brother, same red man. He say, you's a madman over. He said, that tune big, boy. Tall boy, that tune big. I say, red man must be big, you know, but then for me, I go in and I talk to Derek Noel. Derek say, why you don't want to sing this song? I say, I don't know. I feeling like if, you know, you think about that old man. No, I'm not an old man. I just using this. Think about that old man going by a junior sector, look at 16-year-old children.
That's a weird concept. Yeah.
I know in my mind, I'm saying you've passed that stage.
Right.
Why you want to go back and tell people cock the bumper? And then a good friend of mine from Trinidad. This is where I went and I do the demo and everything, you know. I see I go and send the demo for young brother. And apparently they say, well, he already had a song going there, bend over, the best bend over. So you don't really want to stay like if you're trapped in a zone.
Right.
So, which made a lot of sense. I reached Trinidad, I'll be honest with you, you know. I reached Trinidad and I played the song for a friend of mine. And she watched me like if, boy, you strip it out. And when she heard the song, you know what she tell me? She said, you know what I hear in Black Stallion, Black Man Feelings a Party 2.0. She said, because it's a man telling his wife, girl, we work hard, you know, a jamming whole week, with fingers to the bone. I's your man. So with me, you can't be slack. Give me the thing, give me a wine. And when she showed it to me, then I realized why I really write, you know.
Also, it didn't resonate with you. You know, you see that?
No, I've been 100% honest with you. I wrote this song, and in my head, I was seeing the bacchanal in the song. I wasn't seeing the romance in it. The marital romance in it. I didn't see that, even though I wrote it.
Right.
Because if you listen to the lyrics say, I'm not being reproachful, but everything I do for you is out of love. In fact, girl, I feel grateful. You love me in spite of and not because. The whole week I walk in, fingers to the bone. Everything I'm doing is for you alone. Now we in the party, I want some payback. If I'm your baby, with me, you could get on slack. I want you to bend. You understand? So it's when she unmount my own song, when she unmount my own song and show me, I say, wait. She said, this is big people, this married people thing, boy. This is love people thing.
Wow.
She said, so what if I bend over and give my man a wine in the party? That's how we just dance. That's how we just dance. We don't dance ballroom. We just have to go classes to learn ballroom. right?
Right.
Everything else just come natural to me. She said, that's how we just dance. So
Wow.
you know, the second verse of the song come and tell you, I know people watching how we getting on in the fete, but they don't know how we living. They don't know the blood, the tears, and the sweat. We pay with money. We didn't storm. We come to party. We come to get on. We buy we liquor, taking it strong. Once the pumping soca is here, you belong. Bend right over, cock the bumper.
People, the song is called Payback. Now, and some these songs available on all platforms now, right?
All platforms now. All.
Folks, you can go download it, stream it. The actual video for J'Ouvert Junkie, it's the full thing is gonna come after Carnival. But if you want to be in the video, know it will be shot J'Ouvert morning. So just look out for Anslem. All right, look out for the J'Ouvert Junkies and them. J'Ouvert morning, look out for them. All right, who never know, you might end up in the video. Just so. just so.
And it's myself, Oscar B, Eddie Charles, the trucker, real veterans on the truck.
The truck have some serious season artists on that truck, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. For real.
So that's what we talking about. And then the payback, right? The payback now. I know you're gonna be working on the video for that. Is that right? We can look forward to that before Carnival, or that's coming after Carnival?
That will be finished before Carnival. We want to start shooting as early as next week.
Okay, nice.
Listen, as early as next week. So right now, I just came from a meeting, and we start scripting already. You know, start scripting.
Right.
Because one of the things I don't want, I notice a lot of these soca videos is all about Bamsi and nakedness, and I want to capture the true element of marital bliss, of love in a home, a man working hard, you know. I want to capture that as opposed to cooking up your Bamsi in a party or in tongues whining. We know that, but I just want to show a different side. You know what I mean?
Copy
I want to show the romantic side of a man and a woman, a man and a wife, a man and a girlfriend living together, common law, whatever, going through the days, struggling, blue-collar people working hard, and they just want to have a good time for a weekend, for a night. Let me go and enjoy myself. I want to capture that in the video. So that's what we're scripting now.
Nice. People, the man himself, the myth, the legend, the icon, Anslem Douglas, he is here. New music out, J'Ouvert Junkies, all right? Plus also Payback. It's available on all platforms. Plus, you have the classics. All those classics are still available online as well, folks. The stick fight, the Who Let the Dogs Out, Ragga Pum Pum, all of that. DJs, my advice to all is get all the crates up, because tunes like these are still mash up in the party. And as we talk about that, Anslem, I want to let me before we leave out of here, your book. Your children's book, because you have the other side of your career now that you put a lot of time and you invested in, right? And right? Tell us a little something about this book and the animation, because we had spoken about it when I had you first on here, but it wasn't processed yet.
It wasn't where it is now. Right. So since then, the book been published and was doing very well, 5 stars on Amazon and all that stuff, but I had the option to pull it after 2 years, which I did. So to purchase the book now, it's almost impossible. Why? Because you know, if you go on in the comic book store, people don't really do that again, but that comic book, and you read and you look at Batman, and then you go and look at the movie Batman, they look alike. Batman must look the same in the comic strip. Superman must look the same in the comic book as he looked on the movie. What happened is the book had illustrations of Spin and Scratch. The name of the book is The Adventures of Spin and Scratch. And it had illustrations. But now that the animation is being worked on, the animated Spin doesn't look like the illustrated Spin.
Oh, okay.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we had to pull the book now, and we're in the process of redoing all the illustrations to match the animation. So when you see Spin and Scratch in the book, it would look just like Spin and Scratch on screen.
Mm.
You understand? So
Yep.
that's where we are right now. It's going to be, I think it's a 15 episode series.
Wow.
You know, so I've already completed book 2, which of course is not released. And in my head, I have book 3 floating around. I have the ideas, and that's how I work. I will have it bouncing around in my head for a few months, you know, playing with ideas, playing with direction, and then I pull out my laptop and start to write. So
nice. Is there a set date, Anslem, for the release of the animation?
No. Okay. But I know once everything is done, because my team, they've been going to all the animation conferences around the world, you know, meeting with investors and meeting with people who come there to purchase for their network. You know, so we've been meeting with them, and at the end of the day, we're gonna have this product, and it's gonna be masterfully done, and it's gonna be able to stand on the stage with anything outside it, because we don't want anything to be done substandard. It must be done at a level where it could stand up anywhere in the world, you know, anywhere in the world. And of course, now with AI, you could translate your book into, or your animation into so many different languages in
snap of a finger. Yep.
Snap of a finger. So we've been working on a lot of stuff, but to answer the question, there's no fixed date yet, but we're working feverishly to have it done before the end of this year.
Nice, man. Congratulations on that. Well, Anslem, my brother, thank you so much, my brother, again, for taking the time out, man. And listen, you have my full support on this one. Again, J'Ouvert Junkies, the payback. I mean, well, you know, on the DJ side, I have here the radio show. That it's going to get play, right? We don't mix matters here. Once the song good, it gets in play. Straight talk.
Appreciate that.
That is how we stay, and we're looking forward for the video for here on Synergy. So be able to, once them videos done, you know what to do. You know what to do.
I hear you, my brother.
Once them videos done, you know what to do. Just shoot them over and it.
I have snippets of it that I'm going to send to you. So you
send me snippets, because we'll start promoting it too. So that is what it's all about, man. It's love. And brother, again, congratulations. And I'm saying congratulations because it's a revamp of the career. It's like seeing you back on the road again. And this is a beautiful thing, man. So happy for you, man. So happy for you, man. Real talk. All right. I mean, we go see in a fit in some kind of J'Ouvert element somewhere.
something will happen. God willing, something will happen, man. Right?
And so that the folks know how they can get in touch with you. How could folks get in touch with you, and where you're set to perform next in Trinidad?
Well, right now you could find me on anslemmusic.com. And once you go on there, you'll get access to all my platforms, which from TikTok to Facebook to IG to YouTube, everything is right there, right?
Okay, beautiful.
And next performance is actually Saturday night. I will be at Cafe Blue, myself and the real legend, Edwin Ion Crazy. We're doing that Saturday. Yeah, big time. Big time. Before we go, I must big up my sponsors, Selena's and Sebastian clothing line.
Nice.
For outfitting me anywhere I performing. As long as you see me looking sharp, it's Sebastian.
It's them.
It's Sebastian. So big up to them for the constant support. Love them guys. They've been supporting me, and I will be supporting them. Yeah. But another thing is before I go is, if I really want to encourage corporate Trinidad to take pattern from Selena's and Sebastian's, to just start to really support the artists.
Okay.
Support the art
Well
form.
said.
Not only singers and dancers, but athletes and all of that. There's a lot of money and a lot of mileage to be had because the artist has a lot of clout, you know. Entertainment is a lot of clout. The rest of the world don't know that already. That's why they sign artists and they sign athletes because they understand the power that we carry. So start to pump your money. This is an advice to corporate. Find an artist, find a dancer, find a musician, and lend your support, lend your money, you know, to push the thing forward.
Well said. Well said, my brother. Well said. Ladies and gentlemen, Anslem Douglas, man. My brother, thank you again so much for taking this, man.
Thanks for having me, my brother. God bless. Always.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? I'm not being reproachful, because everything I do for you is out of love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want you to bend right over. This is Anslem Douglas, and you're looking at Fusion with Delight. Anslem Douglas say, stay right here.
Hey! Here what I want you to do. I want everybody line up on yourself. And you see that calabash there? Listen! I want you to dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Hey, hey! Dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Come on! Dip in that tub of mud. Dip in that tub of mud. Dip in that tub of mud and bathe yourself. Hey! It's J'Ouvert morning and we having fun. I just got the posse, but same time I bounce up one. I think I dip in the business, so I'm money just like them. Two girls come and hold me and start calling me friend. But this song that they're singing over and over, ringing out in man. But with the liquor, the woman, the doo-doo, the iron, hey, where the hell I care? They're singing brang, over, yeah, they're singing brang, brang, yeah. They're singing bragadang, why? I have to sing where they're singing, yeah, where they're singing, oh, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. J'Ouvert morning, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. It's J'Ouvert morning, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies, take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. That's what we do. Take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. Yeah. Take a dip in the mud. Take a dip in the mud. Take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. Why? I buy the twin towers, no matter high off the ground. Up in the distance, I see the street get wrong. It was a big mud section, and I come out to play. By the time that I pass through, your boy looking like clay. Then one of them girls hand me a posy full up with something wrong. I take 1 drink, 2 drink, 3 drink, 4. Next thing you're thinking, and they're singing brand. Oh gosh, they're singing brand, brand, yeah. They're singing bragadang, Lord. I have to sing where they're singing. Yeah, where they're singing, oh, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. J'Ouvert morning, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. It's J'Ouvert morning, bragadang, brang, bragadang, we coming down. With J'Ouvert Junkies, take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. You hear me right now, right now. Take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. Take a dip in the mud, take a dip in the mud, take a dip in the mud and bathe yourself. Yeah! Where the J'Ouvert Junkies? Where the J'Ouvert Junkies? What do you